In travel news for April 7th, 2022, we have an update from the CDC about travel to Jamaica, an update on unvaccinated travel to Spain, as well as travel news from Japan. But before we get into that, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, and this is Today in Travel. Within the travel industry, things are changing frequently. What's true today might not be true tomorrow. To stay up to date, you should subscribe to this YouTube channel. We post 4 to 5 new videos each week, including important travel news, tips, tricks, and other information which will help you to travel better. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have lowered the travel advisory for Jamaica to the lowest advisory level, that being level 1. Countries that have a level 1 designation have a very low occurrence of COVID. Jamaica opened in June of 2020 to travelers. The country created corridors where travelers could go, as well as protections in place for locals, and was one of the first countries to receive the World Travel and Tourism Council's Safe Travels recognition. Their hard work allowed the country to continue to welcome travelers throughout the pandemic. Jamaica has dropped the Travel Authorization Form. However, the country still requires a negative COVID test to enter. In the travel industry, things have been changing frequently, and we are again reminded of this with news out of Spain. Yesterday, we shared that Spain was allowing unvaccinated travelers to visit the country. Well, today that's changed. Yesterday, the Spanish Tourist Office in London announced a change to allow unvaccinated travelers to enter Spain. 8 hours later, a statement was released claiming that this office has misinterpreted a bulletin from the Spanish government. So, as of today, unvaccinated travelers are not welcome in Spain. To enter Spain, you will need proof of vaccination or proof of recent recovery from COVID. Spain defines full vaccination as having received the most recent dose within the previous 9 months or having recovered from COVID within the previous 6 months. Japan is continuing to slowly open up its borders. As of Friday, Japan will remove the ban of entry for citizens of 106 countries. But don't grab your passport and book your flight just yet. The government of Japan is issuing a very small number of visas to foreigners. Those wishing to enter Japan for touristic purposes will not be allowed entry at this time. There's currently no time frame for when tourists will be allowed to visit Japan. There is unlikely to be any change to allowing tourists back into Japan before the parliamentary elections in July, as the cautious approach taken by the government has been very popular with the citizenry. Today in Travel is brought to you by the Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in accessible travel. Our goal is to help all travelers, from the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled, to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.